Okay, lana ngiphethe a question paper, a mathematics paper 1, February, March 2017, yaka grade 12. Okay, bheka la. This question paper bayibhale nini? First term, right? First term. Okay, this question paper lena ngizoyiphendula yonke from the first question, question 1, all the way up to question 9. No, question 11. Question 11. So therefore, but into engizoyenza la angeke ngiphendule the question paper as one complete video. So ngizophendula each question on a separate video. So for this video lena ngizophendula only question 1. Question 1 is based on ama equations which kwamele wazi as a grade 12 lena. Nangabe wakhohliwe, please go back to go back to iloga umsebenzi wakho ka grade 11. Nangabe interested ukufunda ngama equations, kunama videos amaningi ngiwayenzile under this channel where we discuss ama equations from quadratic equations, like this one, quadratic inequalities, surd equations, exponential equations, simultaneous equations, all the equations as a high school learner, especially from grade 11 all the way up to grade 12. So in this video, spendula only question 1, solve for x. In the description below uzothola ama links to the other questions akhona kule question paper le. So asicale ke manje. Question 1, it's 1.1, 1.1.1, 2 brackets that are multiplying each other and equal to 0 for 2 marks. So lana it's x minus 3 equal to 0 or x plus 1 equal to 0. So lana it's a zero factor law. I'm multiplying 2 brackets. Actually, it's also a quadratic equation because now I multiply all my brackets way to yongibuyisela back to the standard form. And into enginokuyibona yenza ama students abaningi ukuthi nabaceda ukuloga kanje nababona a question like this bavele ba multiply lama brackets then baletha la bese basebenzisa iloga kanje I quadratic formula. There's nothing wrong ngaloko, but it's a dry, yabona, i-dry nje, uyajikeleza nje, yabona. So the easiest way to solve an equation like this, and ube careful, kwamele lama brackets lawa abe equal to 0. Once abe equal to 1, kwamele uyilethe la ku standard form bese you transpose that value again. But since it's 0, like, it simply means lama brackets way2 kwamele wa equated to 0, equal to 3, equal to -1. So qedile ke naso wenze so 1.1.2 square root x cubed is equal to 512. Alright, again lana we can just say x to exponent 3 divided by 2 is equal to 512. So therefore into engiyenzile la is just ngibhale the square root as a exponent, which is 1 over 2, because igno 3 la, it's 3 over 2. So therefore the 512 kwamele simbhale as a power ngoba kusi prime base. Give out 2 exponent 9x 3 over 2. Therefore ngifuna ukusala no x la, ne? Which means it's x exponent bani 1. How do I get a 1 from this fraction got 3 over 2 multiplying a multiplicative inverse this fraction? But ngoba multiply ngayo ngapha nangapha komele ngimultiply nga the same value because this is an equation. Into yenza ngapha komele uyenze nangapha. So kuzoba 2, so it's 6 la. So x is equal to 2 exponent 6, which is 64. This is our final answer. And then siyaku 1.1.3 x open bracket x minus 4 less than 0. Again, nalana, it's a quadratic inequality, but I'm multiplying two values, and on the right hand side, you know 0. So there's no need to multiply. Ne? We are straight away to finding a critical values. A critical values are 0, and then x equal to 4. I like using the straight line method. 0 and then 4. It's 0 and then we have a 4. And x over number open circles. I have open circles. Why in my open circles? It's because of the inequality sign. If it was an equal to binyowa shade, meaning if avulekile lama circles, it means u4 nalo 0 ba excluded, right? So therefore, soqala ngokwenza so ke. I like starting ngale side ngapha. Noma ungaqala ngapha it's fine, noma ungaqala la it's still fine nakhona, ne? But athi ngiqale ngapha ke. Ngifuna a value that's greater than 4, ne? Ngifuna ukuyisubstitute into this equation ngizothola i-sign for the left hand side. So I start to 5. 5 is greater than 4, so it's 5. Wherever there's an x, you fake 5, 4 is equal to 5, and the 5 is what? Is a positive value. So it means whenever I substitute a value that's greater than 4, the answer engizoyithola izoba njani? Positive, ne? Because lana ama-answers wethu positive, lawa azoba negative, lawa abe positive. Lama signs kumele aya-alternate. Ungawatesta nalawo watest, but in an exam uzophelelwa isikhathi. It's best ukuthi uthole the first sign bese soyazi ukuthi lawa amanye aya-alternate, right? So therefore, since ama-values ka-x angapha asipho positive, lawa are between 0 and 4 asipha a negative answer, and then lawa ngapha are less than 0 asipha a positive answer or a positive value. It means the solution yethu ila between 0 and 4, where we get our negative values, because the equation says is less than 0, and the numbers are less than 0 lawa are negative. So our answer is between 0 and 4. Our answer is 0 and 4. So our answer is about x element of 0 and 4. So, and usebenzisa ama-oval brackets because of the exclusion. The solution is between 0 and 4. So it's between 0 and 4. This is our answer again. You pick. Side usebenzisa le notation le, usebenzisa le notation le. 1.2 given f of x equal to x squared minus 5x plus 2. We are given f of x as a quadratic expression, right, in its standard form. Basically 1.2.1, but it's solve for x if f of x is equal to 0. So what he solve for x if f of x is equal to 0. So tata this equation is equated to 0. Yoti x squared minus 5x plus 2 equal to 0. So it's a quadratic equation. Komele si solve and then calculate x just like that. X is equal to minus b plus minus b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So 70 quadratic formula la, because factoring method is 7, so c value less than the b value. B negative 5 plus negative 5 squared for h1, c it's 2, 2, 1. X is equal to answer. Mara nakhona basho la, they don't say anything about rounding off your answer or leaving it in a sad form. So it doesn't matter what the answer iphuma njani. It's either uyibhala as a sad form or uyibhala as a decimal, it doesn't matter. Now minus 5 plus square root minus 5 squared minus 4 1 2 2 1. Answer is 5 plus root 17 divided by 2, or x equal to, now so far we negative, lapha yophuma is 5 negative 17 over 2. X is equal to, ungayibhala as this, ungayibhala as a sad or as a decimal, it doesn't matter. 0.44. Right, now my answers were to you. And then 1.2.2, this question got 1.2.2, so you have a question 2 already. Okay, 2.2.2, for which values of c will f of x have no real roots? F of x equal to c, imaphi ama-values ka-c azowenza lelo kanje le function yaka f of x ibe nama non-real roots. Angisho uyazi ukuthi the discriminant ingaphuma as a, ingasinikeza a value that's greater or equal to 0, or a value that's less than 0. So lana siba nama real roots igela, angisho, or real equal roots, and then lana siba nama non-real roots. When ama roots wakaphuma as non-real, the discriminant must be less than 0. The discriminant must be less than 0. So therefore, I substituted the f of x, which is x squared plus, minus 5x plus 2 is equal to c. So therefore, check argument. This is a quadratic equation, ne? And then in a quadratic equation, lo c komele eze ngapha. So you're going to x squared minus 5x plus 2 minus c equal to 0. Now, say go standard form, so ax squared plus bx plus c. We have got lo 2 na lo c ba represent what? The c value go standard form. Yabona? But represented the c value standard form. So in other words, the a is equal to 1, the b is equal to minus 5, the c is equal to 2 minus c, and then the discriminant is equal to b squared minus 4ac. So I substitute the discriminant here together. B squared, b it's minus 5 squared for a 1, c it's 2 minus c. Ne? It's 2 minus c. The discriminant is equal to this, and for non-real roots the discriminant must be less than 0. So it's minus 5 squared for 1 2. I want to substitute the discriminant in this equation izosinikeza ama non-real roots, and then lana sibo 25 minus 4 times 1 is 4, so it's 2c less than 0. 25 minus 4 times 2 8, negative, it's a positive. 4 times c is 4c less than 0. This is a inequality equation, but not a quadratic one. So lana we're just solving for c. So solve for c. 25 minus 8 17 plus 4c less than 0, 4c less than 0, transpose 17, it's 4c less than 17, divide both sides over 17, c must be less than negative 17 in order ukuthi le equation le isinikeze ama non-real roots. So iphelela lana ke. The nature of the roots, it's another topic abayikwamele uyenzeka lo kanje ka grade 11 but for grade 12 syllabus nakhona komele uyazi lelo kanje le topic le. Right, sesiya kuma simultaneous equations 1.3. 1.3 solve for x and y. We are given two equations, x equal to 2y plus 2, x squared minus 2xy plus 3y squared is equal to 4. Equation 1, 2. We are given two equations, this equation and this equation, equation 1 and equation 2. What I like about the question 1 is that x is made the subject of the formula, so there's no need to produce the third equation. So sesiyovele substitute nje kuphela. Where there's an x you substitute the expression, la kuno x khona substitute la, right? So in other words, equation 1 you substitute ku equation 2, you substitute ku equation 2. So bheka ke manje, x squared minus 2xy plus 3y squared is equal to 4. This is equation 2. Ngiyofaka equation 1 here manje. 2y plus 2 squared minus 2y. Yabo lo y lo ngimhambisana lo 2 bese lo x ngimbeka a1. Ngoba nangizo substitute x ngibeka u2 la ngibeka u y la izoba confusing. So it's best ukuthi ngibhale so 3y squared is equal to 4. So lana okay, lana sizoba no na 2 yama brackets, 2y plus 2, 2y plus 2, negative 4y squared, negative 4y plus 3y squared is equal to 4. So lana it's 4y squared plus 4y plus 4y plus 4 minus 4y squared minus 4y plus 3y squared. We have to learn another like terms, but I want add just yet. As let's say 4 ngapha again equal to as add everything man. This ama like terms, but lena lezo cancelana kusala u 3y squared and then siyakuphi ke manje lo 4y na lo 4y bu cancelana kusale lo 4y, so it's plus 4y la, and then kusale lo interesting lo 4 na lo 4 bu cancelana kusale u4 kusale 3y squared plus 4y equal to 0. So therefore solve for y as a common factor, kusale 3y plus 4 equal to 0. So therefore y is equal to 0, or 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. So y is equal to minus 4 over 3. Ne? And then ama values ka x now again. So I substitute kuphi ku equation 1. So ama values ka x wathola by substituting y ku equation 1 plus 2. X is equal to, for the first y ga 0, it's 2, 0 plus 2. X is equal to 2. So therefore a solution yokuqala it's as a coordinate is about 2 and 0. Noma ungakubhali it doesn't matter as long as utholile ama solutions wakho, yabona. Y equal to 0 unginikeza u x equal to 2, and then y 2, y equal to minus 4 over 3 ungipha ngaki 2, 4, 3 plus 2 unginikeza u x equal to negative 2 over 3. So iphelela lana ke u 1.3. This is a simultaneous equation. Well, this one being that difficult, but as one again, the last question 1.4. Calculate the maximum value of s if s is equal to 5 sorry man, 6 over x squared plus 2. What is the maximum? Yeah, this thing, right? What is the maximum of this? What is the maximum of this fraction or this expression? So bheka ke manje, yabona the s or this fraction, this s is over a maximum only and only if this is kept a minimum. Is kept a minimum. Let's say it's 6 over something. I think 6 over something, and then even 6 over something, right? And then there's going to be an expression la, ne? Ekomelingene la nala, right? That expression mhlambe it's okay, not an expression, but a value komelingene la nala, right? And that value, maximum yakhona ulukanje u3, and then ngithi kuwe minimum yakho, minimum value engangena la ubani ngu1, uyabona, ngu1. So therefore ngithini, this is over a maximum only and only if the denominator yakhona it's a minimum. So bheka, what is 6 divided, yabo sengidivide ngani, asiqale nge-maximum kuqala. 6 divided by 3 is equal to bani 2. Divide nge-minimum manje. 6 divided by 1 is equal to 6. Uyabona? Lana ngidivide ngani, nge-minimum, ngathola what? A maximum value. Lana ngadivide nge-maximum, but ngathola a minimum value. What does maximum mean? It means a higher value. What does a minimum mean? It means a lower value. So lana, in order for this to be a maximum, kumele dividing a minimum value for this expression. So this expression lena, mawuthatha ukuyibheka, it's x squared plus 2. It's what? It's a parabolic function. The parabolic function. And we ask with a parabolic function inani, in a minimum, if we even ani, a maximum. So the same applies here. Okay? We want the minimum value for this expression. We want the minimum value for this expression. Singayithola kanjani ke leyo minimum value? Bheka ke, this equation or this function ayinama x-intercept, ne? Ayinama x-intercept, or I think ichaze so. I think ichaze so. Or f of x, let's say this is f of x equal to x squared. This is the mother function, for a parabolic function. So bheka ke manje, this is f of x equal to x squared. Uyabona la, this equation, the function is khuluma ngayo ithi x squared plus 2, meaning it's translated 2 units up. Yabona? So na into izowenzeka, chaza ukuthi the parent function, nangithi mother function ngizwa ngathi ngiyathukana, ngcono ngithi parent function. So bheka, the parent function it's x squared, but this one it's a translation of the parent function 2 units up. So it means imuvile ngaki 2 units up. So this is x squared plus 2, and then 10, this is max, and then this is min. And this function is only a minimum function. Ngazi kanjani ukuthi function yami ibheke so? It's because the a value is greater than 1. I have a smiley face, a less than 0, a sad face. So if a are greater than 0, have a smiley face with a minimum value. So that last the minimum value. Yeah. So what's the minimum value? The minimum value is the y-intercept for this function, which is bunny 2. So therefore, s is equal to 6 divided by 2. Divide ngani njengoba bengi-explain la, so divide nge-minimum value. So the minimum value izosinikeza the maximum value for the fraction, which is equal to 3. So iphelela la ke ivideo yethu yanamuhla, and then the rest of the questions, please nangabe interested uzowathola in the description below. Nangabe enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. Nangabe une question, leave a comment in the comment section. Ngizobuya kuwe. Please consider subscribing nangabe new to this channel. Ngiyabonga, and thanks for the support, guys. Peace.